Hello, everyone. How are you? I am live. Hello. Oh, I'm not sure if anyone will be here tonight because I'm sure everyone is probably pretty busy this evening. But I thought, what the heck? We'll check it out, see what happens. I had such a good time last time I did this. We'll try it again. Oh, so hello, whoever you are. I don't see you yet. Hello. Oh, it's going to be a fun night if we can get our girls in here. And guys, let's see. Don't see anyone. Hey, Loki, come here. Come here. Come here. Here, make a debut. Hi, I'm Loki. Hi. What do you think? Can you see yourself? Hey. Look. Look. Look right there. Look. Oh, look. What's going on? What? This hat looks weird. Hello, Deborah. How are you? Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas, everybody. So, welcome. I don't do lives very often, but every now and again I get the hankering to do one, and I thought I would. How are you doing? I'm okay. I'm getting everything ready for Christmas, and yes, I am smoking a cigarette. I brought it up because I wasn't sure if anyone would show up. Getting everything ready for Christmas. Cooking tomorrow and the 29th. And I'm going to put that out. So, are you celebrating Christmas or another holiday? So, are you a prepper? Do you do couponing? Are you a budget guru? Hey, Pumpkin Patch. Oh, surgery? Hey, Pumpkin, I have not seen that big pumpkin yet. I saw a video, but I haven't been able to get to it. How big was it? You know, quiet Christmases at home are really, really nice. My husband and I are going to have our neighbor up tomorrow for dinner, an early dinner. And then my daughter and her husband won't come out until the 29th. 130 pounds. You won. You won. I killed mine when it was the size of a lemon. It was just a little thing, and somehow it got bottom rot. And when I went to move it, the stem came off. So you won. Hoping next year I'll do one though, because I never did get a pumpkin for my chickens. You're trying to prep, so you're a beginner prepper. Now I don't have it up here with me, but I would recommend if you're trying to prep, I would recommend getting the binder, getting a binder and just start going through and do inventories and things like that, it's a fantastic thing. Back to basics. I'll tell you, um, 85 pounds. That was a big pumpkin itself. But getting back to the basics of prepping, sometimes we have to back up. Sometimes I have to look at what I have and go, okay, what is, what is the most important thing? Of course, water source. Second would be long-term food storage, secondary food storage, and then anything to cook or heat with would be like right up there with that. Of course, my husband, he's all into the other part of prepping. No, I'm not so much into that one. 40 pounds for the third one. Yeah. Um, it's important. And while you're relearning how to can, look up some of the ways to can the old ways. So that way you're prepared just in case things hit the fan. And chickens are fun. I have 12. I love my chickens. However, one of my girls injured or has completely cut off one of her toes, and we're not sure how it happened. She's walking good. It's not bleeding anymore. But with the Brahmas, they have the featheries on their feet, so I can't really see what's going on. And every time I try to get her, it just stresses her out. Oh, I know. I'm heartbroken. Once I realized what was going on because I saw blood on the side of my chicken, and I'm like, oh my God, what's going on? And then I started looking at her a little closer. I isolated her into the cabana, and then I got her into the coop, but she was so freaked out that I couldn't actually grab hold of her. But I've been monitoring her, and then I look at the roost to see if there's any blood. I noticed a couple nights she stayed in the nesting boxes, but she's doing fine. It just really bothers me because I don't know how she did it. I think it's possible that she got it stuck in like the chicken wire and maybe just, I don't know. But it broke my heart, and I'm still worried about her, and I check on her quite often. But she looks good, and she just doesn't have a toe. I, I think with the feathers, it's really hard to tell. And like I said, I'm not going to stress her out and like just snatch hold of her because I don't want her to injure anything else or injure it worse. But I monitor her, so she's fine. But like today, I spread out all of the chicken coop stuff onto the garden area, and tomorrow I'll be taking my big tarpy thing and putting it over top of it so that way it can really work down into the soil. I use the Ruth Stout method gardening, and I'm going to get a few hay bales for the other side of the garden next year. So I'm going to do that for the first time as the hay bale stuff. I think I'm pretty excited about that too. I've also got to grow a lot of kale, so that way I can feed them chickens kale. They love it, and it's so good for them. Right? I hope Odin doesn't get mean because I really, really, really don't want him to have to go. But he's very attentive to his hens, and every time I do grab one up and hold her, he's right there. Or if I'm messing around with him, he's right there, and I just keep looking at him like, dude, don't be mean. But he does follow me around when I go out, so he does like me to a point. But when it comes to his girls, man, he's super protective over them. So I'm like, oh my gosh, please don't hurt me. But he doesn't have spurs yet. He just has bumps. There'll just be 8 months old the first. So I hope I don't have to freezer him. I really hope I don't. I would try to rehome him before I would do that. Wow, 11 hens and 4 roosters. I have 11 hens and 1 rooster. Yeah, that's a good that's a good amount of that's a good amount to start with. It's very manageable and easy to feed. Um, oh, okay. So, like, there's no Kroger or Meyer or box stores that have good sales. Then I coupon, so that helps. Couponing really did make prepping an easy and cheap way. I try to tell some preppers who don't coupon, you're going to really get quick if you coupon, or coupon. But yeah, good deals is what you need. Now, I'll tell you what I really need is to get some more of those 10, number 10 cans. You don't have any of those stores. Hmm. I guess, do you all do Walmart? You do coupon? Oh my gosh. I would, if I don't have a coupon, we don't buy it at my house. My husband's like, can you get, I was like, no, not this week. We don't have a coupon. There's no sale. He wants lobster tails to go with our seafood night for New Year's Eve. And I said, well, I guess you'll be buying them. And they were on sale really good a couple of weeks ago. And he's like, well, why didn't you tell me? Didn't know you were going to buy lobsters. But finding a good store is very important. If you have Dollar Generals, you can do some there. I don't always go, oh my gosh, it closed down. I don't do Walmart. I rarely do Walmart. I will go, like, if I need electronics, I'll go on Black Friday and get an electronic if I need it. Or like this past Black Friday, I needed underpants and underclothes. So I did go to Walmart and I stocked up. I'm good. Walked in, found where they were, got them, and out the door I went. But prepping. So do you guys have a binder? Are you starting a binder, your prepping binder? I think that is the best way to start and follow the rules of thumb. What are you prepping for? You have a Stop and Shop, ShopRite, and Kmart. Now, isn't Stop and Shop, is that well, no, that's Pick and Save. But now Stop and Shop has coupons, and they also have a digital thing going on too, I think. Ooh, Trader Joe's. I love Trader Joe's. I've only been twice, and I'm glad I didn't have the money on me because I would have bought a lot more stuff. Okay. So when you put your binder together, I mean, you're going to have a couple of pages of just mindful thought. Ask yourself the questions: what am I prepping for? Um, you know, what are my goals? What are my long-term goals, short-term goals? You also want to put in a lot of mindful notes. Just like I do recommend that you take a whole page and you start from the beginning of your day, and it's what you use every single day from the time you get up until the time you go to bed. Those are the products that you're going to want to prep first, regardless if you're SHTF prepper or a winter prepper or just a money saving prepper. Yeah, I don't know about the coupon thing at Trader Joe's, but I'll tell you what I like there are the exotic sauces. I came out with like 4 different kinds of curry sauces and some cheeses, and I could have just kept going on and on. But what it was I was up in Indianapolis taking some courses, and I was coming home, and I stopped there and thought, well, I'll stop in and see what's going on. And I was just amazed that I just have never been to one, and it was just awesome. There are none down here where I'm at. But anyway, when you're prepping, you want to be mindful of what you're prepping for. And obviously rotate your stock. But knowing what you use every single day is the best thing to prep for. You wipe your butt, or you should. So you're going to need toilet paper and things like that. If you have animals, you know what they need every day. You know, your favorite canned foods, things like that. I have tons of preps. Now these back here are like overflows, but I think Tang and these drink mixes, I started prepping those quite a while ago, and I have quite a collection. I really sound like I'm sounding funny because I have this thing in my ear. I'm kind of talking weird sounds that are. My cat is sitting right over there. Loki, Loki, psst, psst. Loki, come here, come here, come here. She's like, no way, you've already done this to me. So, what do you have prepped at this point in time? Do you have a pantry, just your cupboards? I don't know what's going on down there. Call your cat. He's giving out treats. Daddy's down there giving cookies. But I absolutely am a prepper. Today I threw away a lot of coupons inserts. I just didn't want to take the time to go through them and find all the older coupons. So I'm kind of starting over. I do have a little basket that I clipped out of some of the inserts, the newer inserts, and I am getting ready to do a huge haul this weekend. 3 months is great. Um, Absolutely. I'm starting to fill up everything to where I'm starting to put stuff in the cellar. Absolutely. It is the things that you like that you use every day because those are the things that even if it's just like you can't get to the store for a week or two, you have those things on hand. Also prep for my chickens. I made sure I did a lot of deals, and then as I started selling their eggs, I was buying. I'm stocked up on their feeds and seeds for a while, and I had some hay or straw delivered. So it's I prep as if something were to happen tomorrow, I would not have to leave my house, and I think that's so important. Um, I think we would be fine for months, probably a year or two, but not with like cat litter and the animal foods. They would have to start eating off of our table or out of our pantry, and we'd have to do something else about the cat litter because I've only got like maybe 8 bags of cat litter. I'm not liking the brand I'm getting. I've been getting the Pet Pride brand from Kroger, and I really don't like it. I like the really basic clay litter. So I need to stock up on that a little bit. And I'd like to fund it because I think that'd be the best thing for them. But yes, start small. Yeah. And when you start, getting the food, make sure you have extra can openers. If you have canned food, make sure you have, something to heat with. Look up maybe rocket stoves and get those items you need to make a rocket stove. Have those on hand. Sterno cans. Oh yeah, I love my freezer. And my husband asked me if I wanted another one. I was like, yeah. So we're gonna have to get another freezer. I keep it filled. I mean, a lot. Any meat deal I find, I snatch it up. I wasn't going to buy a ham this year for Christmas because we got two free from work. And when I went to Kroger the other day, I had a $2 digital, and this ham was like, it ended up being like $6 and change. And it's a brown sugar spiral cut ham. And I was like, I have to have that. And my husband is quite excited about it. He's like, oh, he says, I thought you weren't going to buy any ham, but I'm glad you did. But yeah, freezers. I love that. I think canned meat though, is like where I lack the most. Vegetables, pasta, meals, and stuff like that are good. And that's true, Deborah. You should. I need to do that as well. What I will do, and I'm not going to get in a real hurry for it now, but possibly this coming spring, I will start looking at the meat that I have in the freezer, and like instead of rotating it out and using it, I will probably can some of it. Now, I don't have a freeze dryer, so I don't know if you dry yours the conventional Indians fashion, but as I rotate some meat out of my freezer, I will be canning it. I've got plenty of jars. I did stock up on jars. I did a haul where I used coupons on discount ball jars, and not only that, but my neighbor gave me about 500 jars, so I have a lot of jars. I need to fill them up, and I need to get shelves built in this house. I need shelves everywhere. There is one more bedroom that has all of our junk that I need to get rid of. And when I get that room cleared out, it's going to be nothing but jars and nothing but preps. It's not going to have like laundry detergents and fabric softeners and all of that and my couponing stuff. It's going to have all food products in there. But, you know, I probably have 25 boxes of cereal and I'm giving about 6 of them away. Hello, Dave. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a good holiday. Is it Boxing Day today or tomorrow? I can't remember. You have the Nesco food dryer. I want one of those. Right. Um, I do that, but when there's deals and I'm getting jarred pasta sauce for 49 cents or for free, I'm getting it because it's there and it's so easy to just put up on the shelf and I don't have to work with it. My tomato sauces turn out fantastic, but even couponing, when you give 49, 50 cents a jar, it's a good deal because you still have that jar. And if you use that sauce, you can use that jar for something else. So you've only spent 50 cents for it and it's on your shelf and it's ready to rock and roll. And yeah. And I should have probably done something different back here. But I mean, like this. Oh, we bought Lossic jar. This is a jar of Barilla pasta. I think I probably, or pasta sauce. I think I probably gave 49 cents for it or less. This was the one where it was a dollar. The coupon was $1.50 off two, and they were on sale for $1.49. And so it was like kind of like buying one get one free. So obviously I would do that. Um, this pasta sauce is the ragu bold and spicy. I got this jar for a penny when I did penny shopping at Dollar General. I got a lot of these. These are the bold and spicy ones. I got maybe 8 jars for a penny a piece. So that was a good deal. So yeah, don't discredit that pre-made stuff because you can really get good deals on it. I'm trying to think what else I have up here here's another one of those. These bushes. Oh yeah. I mean, absolutely. And even I have tomatoes. Now, I didn't can yet this year. I did freeze everything, and I was planning on canning. We are normally off like 11 days through Christmas and New Year, but this year they went 5 days, work 2, 5 days, work 2, and then back to a normal. So I couldn't really get into it yet. And plus, it's still not quite cold enough for me to start canning in my house because I don't can until it's super cold outside. But yeah, I've got tons of tomatoes in the freezer to start canning, and I'm hoping to get that accomplished sometime this winter. Like maybe on a day when it's like really snowing, I can't get to work. Now, these Bush's beans, these are the huge ones. They're a pound, 12 ounces. I think I gave 49 cents for these as well with coupons. So I'm constantly looking for deals. I don't know who he's talking to. Oh, Deborah. I'll tell you what, I've been off. I was off Saturday and Sunday, and then today. And it just seems like I do a couple chores and then I don't want to do anything else. Like yesterday when I scooped all the poop out of the coops, and then today I spread it all out. Those were my major chores that I got finished, and that was it. Well, that's a great thing. I don't have air conditioning in my house, and so what I do is I need to stop this. He's going to invite the guy to come up here, and I don't have his gifts ready. My husband is an idiot. But yeah, I love to can, but I always wait till it's really, really cold outside. I'm sorry, I'm trying to figure out what's going on. I guess he thought I just disappeared. Well, hello, Brian. How are you? Oh, yeah. Bush's baked beans. They rock. And I can sit down and eat them right out of the can. And my husband won't touch baked beans at all. Baked beans. He doesn't like sweet potatoes. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Those are like great. He won't eat any of it. But yeah, these great big cans of bush beans I gave 49 cents for. And then all of these little bush beans, I think these ended up being like a quarter a piece with coupons. And these happen to be the white chili beans. When I do chicken, my white chili, I'll put these in with some of the kidney beans and things. And fantastic. I just have so much stuff. These things, these instant lunches, these noodles, when those coupons come out, you're going to see the picture on it will show the bigger bowls, but you can get these, and sometimes it will make you money to buy them. So when you see those coupons for that little name on them, get these, and it will make you money. Oh, that's great. That's great. Back here at this property, there's a thing called the summer kitchen. Now, when I do my outside videos, that's what I'm sitting in front of. And that's what that was for. It was for canning and cooking big dinners when it was hot outside way back in the 1800s. Because this house was first deeded in 1890. Oh, I bet, Dave. Um, Now, I have seen people couponing in England, and they actually do fairly well. Oh my gosh, Brian, that made me hungry. That sounds really good. I made a huge pot of chili yesterday, and I think I'm going to go down and make me some chili after a while, get a big old bowl of it. Might even do a chili five-way. I have some pasta up there and some cheese, and that sounds pretty good too for tonight. Yeah, it would be sweet. This building back here is getting ready to fall down, and I keep trying to get someone to come in. And what I want them to do is remodel it from the inside out. And these guys just looked at me like, what do you mean? Because I want it to have that rough and old exterior, but I also want, I want it to be secure. Well, that's good. Um, just use those coupons when the sales are right. And I'm going to light my cigarette. So I know it's a bad habit, but I really want one. Yeah, couponing. It's fantastic. And you can stock up so quickly. And I think that a lot of our preppers that, are going to Dollar Tree and buying cans and not doing these deals, uh, they're really spending more for less. And couponing is the way to go. I am a coupon freak, though. I mean, seriously. Um, I'm thinking about taking the day after Christmas off, go ahead and taking a vacation day that day because that's when all of the good after Christmas sales are. And I have coupons for like cologne gift sets. And if I can get some of those, like from Walmart when they go 50% off or whatever, I can get those gift sets fairly cheap. And the next year, I'll have all my perfume gift sets done for next year. So I was supposed to be in a de-spender December, and it just didn't come out that way. It didn't come out that way. My husband, I don't know, he came alive when I came up here. Maybe I should just stay up here. Maybe he'll do chores or something too. God love him. He told me we had to quit buying stuff, and I was like, I can't. But with doing the couponing, I do have the side hustle and I sell products to girls at work. So it really does help. Like say I spend $8 on a bag, I might end up making $40 on it by making, different bags for them. And they get a really good deal. So everybody's happy. But yeah, Dave, what's it like? Have you been over here to our stores and kind of seen a difference in what's going on over there versus here when it comes to the prices? Cigarette won't stay lit because I won't puff on it. Julie, hi, hi, best friend. How are you? It looks like I have something in my teeth, but I don't think so. I was eating cookies. Shouldn't have anything in my teeth. How you doing, Joy? One of the girls might have lost a toe. I can't tell. I know that she was bleeding and she has those feathers on her feet, but it looks like she's missing a toe. So I think she might have got it caught in the fence or something, but she's doing okay. She's walking good and she's not bleeding anymore. But I can't catch her because it just freaks her out so much. I don't want to injure her anymore. On the West Coast. Okay. I was going to see me higher. I think it's true. And they also have higher value coupons as well on the West Coast. So a lot of people who buy um, those clipped coupon services will go for coupons from California and that area. And so that way they have higher value coupons to use over here when we have sales and they get stuff almost for free. Because unlike some of the girls who get to do double their coupons, I don't get to do that. He's invited his friend over. Tired. Uh, I'm cooking in spurts, and I'm just doing a little bit at a time right now. A little bit. My husband is an idiot. I know, Joy. I don't know what to do. I was worried about her, and I thought, okay, I'm just going to kind of monitor her because I do have the betadine um, wash, and I was going to wash her off, but me trying to catch her, it was just too stressful for her. And that's one thing about having these Brahmas. They have those damn feathers on their feet, and I can't see their feet, and it's bothering me because I really want to be able to see their feet. What if they get something wound up on a toe or something like that? I can't see it. So that's one reason why I would never ever get any more feathered footed friends. Really makes it worse. Well, it's probably a good thing I didn't get her down. I don't know what's going on down there. There's some man love going on downstairs. Yeah, I could. I work second shift, so when I come in, it's pretty late, but it's hard for me to tell her apart from the other ones. So I'm going to have to like mark her. I'll mark her on the head with something, and maybe I should do that. And then that way I can kind of check her out. Yeah. But it's not bleeding right now. So I'm kind of like, should I just leave her alone? I mean, I'm thinking as long as it's not bleeding anymore, I should just leave it. I mean, she's walking fine. I but I'm afraid she'll get infection. But, I don't know. Yeah. But I love my babies. And my mother's adventure that she wants to take me on is to help me build a better and bigger pole barn and start having some different chickens. Can't tell you everything that's going to go on, but my mom wants to build this wonderful building and, you know, running water, electric, and everything for my chickens. So I'm real excited. And then I can get more chickens and more exotic chickens. I think that's going to be fun. But I don't know if I want to keep these girls in their area because I think this is a pretty good area and just refence it, um, the outer fence, because it's so low. If they wanted to get out when I turn them out, they could go out. I mean, they could fly out. I've only had one of my chickens get completely out, and I caught her, and she's never ever went back out again. It was my white Americana. I know, but I've been looking at the quail situation, but out here, I don't know that there would be a market for them. Um, I've thought about it. I've thought about it, but oh, Joy, it's wonderful to see you, Deborah and Pumpkin Patch, Dave, all of you, and welcome. I'm so happy. I hope everyone has a wonderful Christmas. I don't know what's going on down there, but I am about. They're tearing up my house. He said something about her crap. He must have knocked something of mine over. But the West Coast, yeah, I thought about it, but now this spring I do want to get ducks. So duck eggs will go big here. And I love duck eggs. I could eat duck eggs. I could eat strictly duck eggs. Yes, that's what they're doing down there. Hold one moment, please. What are you doing? Nice language. Uh, yes, duck eggs are wonderful for baking. And I do have a couple bakeries that would probably want duck eggs, but I'm only going to get like maybe tops 4 hens and a drake, maybe just enough to have a few. And since I have the incubator, I don't have to buy a whole lot of chickens anymore. And I've got my own incubator so I can incubate them and we can watch them hatch. I think that's going to be fun. Um, did you hear him? Yeah, he's a foul mouth. Oh, God love them all. God love them all. He's rotten. But I do have shit everywhere or crap everywhere. But I have to get. I don't know why I invited him up here. I'm inviting him for dinner tomorrow, and I'm going to give him his Christmas tomorrow. So I don't know what he's planning on doing tonight. Men, you're so dumb. No, no offense, men. Oh, so you've been cooking. What you been cooking? You can hear him down there just putting stuff in bags and stuff. I don't know what fell. Oh my gosh. Peach cobbler. Oh, that sounds so good. Cherry cheesecake. Yeah. Um, that's the whole thing about it. And I think that if you have the means to take egg or even take the hen or the chicks from the hen, it's a good idea to do that, even though, it makes them really independent and, well rounded. Like in this instance with this chicken, I can't really handle her because it does freak her so bad when I come towards her. Now, my chickens are tame and, they do come up to me, but as far as like picking them up and stuff, I didn't do that a whole lot when I got them. And that was my fault. But I worked so much that I really didn't have a lot of time with them. I had early morning until noon, and that was it. And then, that was it. So they're not quite as tame as they could be. And then when I brought Odin in, then everything that I taught them about going back into their area before I go to work, it's gone out the door. They scatter, or he will go in another direction and they will follow him because they love him. Had to hide the cheesecake under a bunch of Brussels sprouts. Well, that wouldn't do much good because I'd eat the Brussels sprouts till I got to the cheesecake because I love Brussels sprouts. But yeah, now that I have that incubator, it's going to be an awesome experience. I have at least 2 people that want me to hatch out like 20 eggs for them. Don't listen to her. She's full of shit. What an idiot. Um, sorry about that. I don't have a beeper, but so that's going to be an experience. Well, then I'm going to hatch out a couple for me and only a couple for me. And I am going to make them pets. So that's going to be fun. And then, of course, when my mom gets this building built, well, she's not building it, but when she has it built, then she and I are going to order what they call hatching eggs, where we go to these, I know, it's horrible. Where you go to these specific breeders and you order specific types of chickens, and that way I can get like exotic breeds and I can get their eggs. I don't have to. And if I ordered chicks through the mail or chickens or ducks or anything, I would be so worried, that something was going to happen to them. I don't know if you all watch White House on the Hill. There's been a couple of times when he's had like ducks or chickens like go missing. Mountain brother, look at you. Ha! There you are. How you doing, sir? Merry Christmas, bud. So, if you watch that channel, they've lost like ducks in the mail and they've been gone like 7 days without water or food. I mean, I think they put something in there for them, but that's horrible and I would worry about them. So, ordering hatching eggs to me would be a lot better cuz I wouldn't worry about them. So, oh, Mountain, it's awesome you're here. Great. There's Joy and there's Mountain. Oh, how wonderful. But tonight is leftover chili on spaghetti noodles and cheese. So that's what dinner is going to be. I'm so excited. I don't know what came up. He's singing down there. But yeah, I can't wait to hatch babies. And it's going to be hard for me to give them up because, like I told these people, I was like, the day they hatch, you got to be here because, I don't want to imprint on them or, want to keep them. Oh my gosh, that sounds wonderful. A pot roast. Oh my gosh. That sounds so good. I'm ready for those kind of meals. I've been doing like all the Christmassy and holiday foods for work and then I saved some of it back and we've been eating it here and I haven't done like some really good meals. So I'm ready for all of this Christmas food to be done and a pot roast sounds absolutely wonderful. And I'll tell you, I have an instant pot and I love that thing. I mean, I can get a roast to the perfect tenderness like within 45 minutes. Joy, I think that ship has sailed. I think everybody calls me the crazy chicken lady now. That's all I talk about. I mean, at work, I even talk to my husband and he's like, I don't care. I'm like, well, my chickens did this or they just, he's like, I don't care. So yeah, I'm already crazy. But when mom builds that area, she may like just say, you know what, we're just gonna fence in the whole area and you can just like turn them loose. There you go. Chili Mac. That's a good one. Heck yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But now see, I'm from the Cincinnati area and we do Cincinnati style chili, 3-way, 4-way, 5 ways, which is your spaghetti, your chili, and then you put your cheese on top. I'm telling you, it's awesome. Now, I use Western chili instead of the chili sauce, the Cincinnati chili sauce. So it is good chili mac. Yes, it is. Cincinnati style chili. What's going on? Why? What did you do? Okay. Leave my cat alone. Play with your cat. Yeah, play with your cat. Leave my cat alone. There you go. Catnip makes my cat psychotic. So, what are you and Fudd doing? I knew when I came up here he would aggravate me. 4! He needs to leave my cat alone. My cat does not like him. Hey, Barry, come here. Hey, Barry. I don't know what he's doing. He's drunk. Come here. Come here. They want to meet you. Come up here. They want to meet you. No. Just walk up the steps and say hi. Come here. He won't. He won't. Patrick gave Bubba a pink belly. What in the heck is a pink belly? Oh, I'm not sure if I know what that means. I probably should go monitor downstairs though, because I don't know what's going on down there. Oh my goodness. Sounds like a lot of love. No, he just don't understand the YouTube thing. Every now and again I can get him to watch a video. Like he loves Bamboo from the White House on the Hill. He loves the emu thing because he watched him when he was real little, and now he knows that Bamboo lives outside, and so now he likes to check him out, make sure he's okay. But other than that, I mean, he don't want anything to do with electronics or YouTube or anything. Um, it would be. They are grown guys, Joy. But you know what? I mean, if they're having fun, yeah. I'm shocked that I even have a YouTube channel. And, this channel's been going on forever and I don't have very many subscribers. And it's probably because I don't network enough. But I really don't have time to network. I just try to get my stuff out there and do the best I can and work my butt off. So it's going to be an hour and a few minutes. And when we hit the hour point, I will have to go because I'm going to have to go monitor downstairs because those are grown men down there too. And they're tearing up my house. And I heard my cat growling and hissing and throwing a fit. And I don't think it was from the catnip. I think he was aggravating him. I don't think so either. I actually like it. I don't feel like I'm pressured. I would like to do better graphics and like when I'm doing something, be able to put stuff on the screen to show what I'm talking about. But other than that, I like not having the pressure. And if I do start getting big, people can go back to my old videos and find information. I think I give decent information. Um, and I try to be personable the best I can. I'm really worried about what's going on downstairs. I can't. Oh, bye, Brian. Have a great night. Everybody, I'm gonna close up because there's some stuff going on downstairs that I don't know what's going on, and I need to go monitor it because I think there might be some gift giving down there that shouldn't be being gifted yet. I did 2 vlogs. Well, Deborah, it is for some people, and some people like to just watch, and that's fine. Good night, everybody. And I'm sorry it was so short, but it was wonderful. And I need to just go see what the boys are doing because I'm scared that they're going to tear up my house and my cat's upset. So, night all.